Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello.
This isn't porn.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I thought I
yeah.
thought I thought that was all that happened on streaming.
Oh
I
golly.
got. First, let's start with the serious first. You hear us say FYC for a lot of things, and from chili decoded
Don't
to
go there. Please don't go
please,
there.
Rose, just Rose.
I'm sorry.
Serious time.
Mute myself.
Okay, sorry about that, but we say FYC for a lot of things. We say fuck you, chili, fuck you, coded, and tonight we're saying fuck you to cancer.
Yes.
Glober Mom was a friend to the channel, and she passed away yesterday. Phil, if you can put together just something in her memory real fast, then we'll do a quick
Sure.
moment of silence in her memory.
Sure. I, if anybody knows, Clover Mom loved to laugh, and she loved to laugh at stupid, especially. And she was a good friend to our channel and to lots of other channels. And she was just a good and decent person. It is a tragedy that we have lost her so soon. Uh, Brain cancer is just a terrible way to go, and I wish her family nothing but the best. And we hope that they find some peace and joy in her memory and everything she did. I think her channel is still up, so if you have the opportunity, go over and give it some views. If nothing else, it will show that she was indeed loved and cherished, and people liked her contribution. So if we could have a moment of silence, we would greatly appreciate it. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Also, uh, her merchandise is still up. If you want to contribute to the family, that's the only way I can think of right now, is they have not added anything to links or anything so far for contributions. I know she doesn't get much, or the family won't get much from those purchases, but it would probably help out just a little bit until we can get you a donation link.
Everything would help. Anything would help.
Yeah. This happens so quickly. We had an article on it earlier, just cataloging or showcasing some of the diary entries she made on her community page. And it just happened so fast. So
Hmm. Like 2 months, I
in
think was.
yeah,
Yeah.
in that article, I implore you, if you think anything's wrong, if you haven't had a cancer screening in a while, if it's overdue, I know I'm well overdue for a lot of things. Uh Probably should go in and get yourself checked out if you have any thoughts of or any concerns really, because this can happen to anyone literally, and it took her from us, and it's just a sad moment for the entire community.
It
So
is. It is. But in her memory, let's have some fun. Let
yeah,
us
tonight
have some fun and laugh and enjoy her life and enjoy the contributions that she's made to our community.
tonight we're gonna laugh at some stupid, but we're gonna start out with the news that Rose, you can unmute yourself if you want to. Chili got porn bombed last night.
This is where I thought he was going.
And well, we're not going to make fun of the porn bomb, but one of the things about Glover Mom is she fucking stood up to Chili de Castro.
Yes.
2 years ago, he singled her out. He went after her. He doxed her. He doxed her frickin' family.
Yes.
And she told him to go F himself. Repeatedly. And that was at the top of his game when he couldn't do anything wrong to his followers,
Maybe she got back at him.
Huh.
Yeah, last night.
That was something.
I prefer to think of it that way. I prefer to think of it that way.
Yeah, just the coincidence that he happened to have his channel taken over multiple times. Yeah. Uh, fudge.
Mysteriously taken over. Yeah.
And Suber, thankfully, I was not awake for either. I went to bed. I got up with a bunch of 911s on my phone. I did the article, got that out. I did the video, got that out. And then I was back to sleep by 6 a.m. And 6:15 a.m. they did it again. So I did not see anything, but I did make everyone involved in this channel, or I at least implored them to change their passwords on their YouTube, on their StreamYard, on their Discord, because if it happened to Chili, it could happen to any one of us. Of
Well,
course, it's more apt to happen to Chili because, let's face it, he's burned so many people, and the list is somebody did a list of suspects over in my Discord this afternoon, and there are at least 50 people that you could think of who would have done this, myself included. Though I did not do this, and quite frankly, no.
he was asleep. He was asleep.
Yes.
He told me he was asleep. I'm vouching for him
Why
telling me he was
that
asleep.
out there?
Yeah, and yeah, I would not do that kind of crap, though. I have my suspect who may have done it, but we'll just leave it at that. Until you can prove it, you won't say it, but
Chili
we'll
could
see
have
what
did it to
happens.
himself.
Yeah,
That's my theory because he's such a moron that he did it to himself.
yeah, 3 times or 4 times last night, then once again at 6 a.m. because he was refreshed. Yeah.
But he is so bad at tech that I can believe that would do it to himself.
Well, he's on right now, and he's used this
Sure.
to propel his Twitter X. He's
Sure.
got 291 views. Now, that's not live viewers. That's just a cumulative view. So if you click on the video,
X?
it counts.
As an X-rated?
Yeah, for tonight, I guess it may be. But it's 291 views on Twitter to 122 people watching right now on his YouTube channel. He is Suber, if they interrupt the feed, yeah, but I don't think, based on since I didn't see it live last night, I saw the evidence that they were using a StreamYard that isn't Chili's main StreamYard. It had a logo on it, and they posted pictures of it, that it was somebody else's StreamYard. So I don't think that they can porn bomb from what they have access to based on that. It would have to be hooked up to that particular StreamYard. And unless someone hacked his Twitter at the same time, I don't think they can hack his.
Well, my understanding, he didn't broadcast. It was only on YouTube. That's what I had heard. It was only on YouTube.
It was only on YouTube and only on one of the 4 channels.
Yeah.
When he typically streams on 3 of the 4 channels, which tells me that, especially from the screenshot, which had the free version of StreamYard on it, the logo right there, where we have Really Cool News, it has a permanent watermark for StreamYard. So that tells me it wasn't Chili doing it, or if it was Chili, he was using a different version of StreamYard than he normally does, and it only had one thing hooked up to it.
Yes, I have the doubt.
Okay. So go with that though, because he's not getting much traction on X.
Right. until tonight, where
Until tonight, or miraculously he's been hacked, and it was this, big thing, and all of a sudden now he's, got some controversy and creating some traction. So I still maintain, I think it was Chili.
this is also surprisingly, for the last 3 months, he's been stuck at 623 subscribers, or 23,000 subscribers. Tonight, he is up to 625,000 subscribers. He's gained 2,000 subscribers overnight.
Just because they think they can watch porn on his channel.
That could be.
Maybe.
That actually could be, yeah.
What the hell did I just walk into? I come in here for a family-friendly Minecraft server, and this is what I hear?
Yes.
We are debating the merits of what's going on with Chili. Was it an inside job? Was it somebody else? Was it
Total
I mean,
inside job.
we're going over the evidence so far that people have screenshotted and shared. And was it maybe they're pointing fingers at Mansur and the other one, the other editor that he had to fire because he didn't have enough money. That's why he stopped. Apparently, that's why he stopped the American Patriot series. Was the person who was totally producing it has been fired.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, that creates, it does create a problem when you don't pay your editors.
Right.
Jared, the interview I have not got set up yet with Chili. I've been busy this afternoon.
And we also we talked earlier that we do have news on Craig Hendry, and Craig Hendry's important for the next minute because, number one, we'll have the article up tomorrow morning. Craig Hendry was found guilty of felony stalking and 2 of the 3 misdemeanor charges out of Indiana. Chili was supposed to go to that trial. Chili was unable to go to that trial because he can't afford the $1,000 round trip fare, plus the hotel, plus whatever else to go to that trial.
So he couldn't fly Allegiant and only pay $50?
Yeah, that's what he's claiming.
Okay.
It also goes to Jared's challenge to Chili because all of a sudden, yeah, Mr. Weekend, that's what I watched. The page for the court has not been updated as of yet. It's still pending.
Well, I actually did the math for Craig's sentencing.
Yeah.
Let's go with the basic. If he's got sentenced with a level 6 felony,
right?
He is facing 6.
Go ahead.
Level 6 would be 6 months to 2.5 years, plus the $10,000 fine.
Yes. And a level 6 felony in Indiana is the lowest level felony you can get. But it was based off of the fact that he brigaded, and he basically told all of his viewers to call in and harass these people. And all these viewers called in and threatened their lives on behalf of Craig Hendry. So Craig and his brothers are now saying that, well, Craig didn't make those threats.
Right.
He only instigated those threats. So he's not guilty. Well, again, it's the same people who said, well, if Craig gets a jury, Craig will be found not guilty.
And how'd that work out for him?
Well, it didn't work out the way he said.
Right.
So, in a roundabout way, we're coming back to Jared, who has put out a challenge to have an exhibition with Chili in a submissions match, which Chili has agreed to. Thing is, it looks like if this were to happen, Chili will now be demanding airfare because Chili can't afford shit right now. Literally. He is tied to the expense. Let's see, he's tied. If you do just the stuff that he still owes with Press with Rancor that he's apparently refusing to pay, if you add all of his own legal troubles and that new lawsuit he says he's filing on Monday against the LVMPD, let alone his existing lawsuit against the LVMPD, let alone his the what do you call it? The fees he's been ordered to pay to Blue Bacon, sanctions, let alone the lawyer for that case, and his trifold sales. Yeah, Mr. Recan, his trifold sales are not good, and his Team DLZ is not good. If he's saying that Twitter is his new home after Patreon was his new home, after First Amendment Auditor was his new home, yada, 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 I can bet you that there's under 100 people, 100 paying people over on Team DLZ. I'm betting it's under 50.
This sounds like his living situation in general.
Yeah. It's a freaking mess. And he's a disaster at this point in time. He's literally a disaster. And he will probably hit up Jared for airfare and a hotel. And as Jared says, he's not giving him a damn dime. It's on Chili to find his way out. Meanwhile, just back to Hendry. Hendry is now crowdsourcing for his appeal. So we will see in the morning if his GoFundMe has any hits tonight.
Speaking of crowdfunding for appeals, guess who else is crowdfunding for their appeal from their corrupt conviction?
Oh God, who?
Lana.
Oh God. So what was she convicted of?
Criminal trespassing.
And she's J-Town News?
Yeah, J-Town News. It was in Alabama. It's in Alabama in a courthouse wearing a GoPro. Told to leave several times, didn't. Of course, when the cuffs came on, I was just leaving. I was out the door. Her and Georgia Transparency were together.
Of course.
She read out the statute and said, "Doesn't apply to me." Well, you were convicted, so I think you're wrong.
The other, as Subair brings up, DMA, the other news today was that DMA announced yesterday that he is no longer helping people for free.
Yep.
So unless he makes money off of it, he is not going to help you, period.
Yep.
He made fun of some old man who was asking to please come out and help him with the DMV because it's a 400-mile drive and the guy's on a fixed income and cannot afford to give him gas money to come out.
So
sorry about that, folks.
I was reading a book about Rosa Parks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is the new Rosa Parks.
And a little known fact, Rosa Parks, refused to go sit on another bus because nobody would crowdsource her expenses.
Good Lord.
Oh wait, yeah, that never happened.
Yeah.
So before I had to step away, so Craig is looking at a grand total for the felony, a possible 2.5 years, plus $10,000, and with the 2 misdemeanors, if he gets the maximum on both of those, which would be 180 days combined, he's looking at 1,333 days in jail.
Oh, wonderful.
For this set of charges, he's still got charges in another county.
He's got 2 more sets. He's got Sullivan County and then another one. I don't have it up right now, but there's actually 2. He'll be sent to Sullivan County next, I believe, for felony. And that one, that's the latest charges, which they released on the website, which involved interfering with some sort of emergency services people. No one's saying what actually happened, but it does not look good for Craig Henry.
Well, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Oh,
What?
oh, sorry. Go
Yes,
ahead.
Phil?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'll do it later.
No, go ahead. I didn't have anything.
No, I was just going to follow up. Lana is going to appeal,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
And she's just sure that the appellate court is going to give her a new trial because
Okay.
the appellate court said they will do the review de novo,
Oh, okay.
which means, just themselves. They're going to take the matter
Right.
up themselves. They're going to look into it, right? Issue a thing. But she's just sure this means that she's going to get a new trial in front of a new jury, and then they're going to make a decision. The judge is going to make a decision.
The funny thing about
apparently
Lana,
she's unfamiliar with how appeals work.
Right.
you know what the funny thing is about Lana's case and her arguments?
What's
It's
that?
stupid. Other than that,
She is trying to argue a legal precedent setback from a case involving International News Service Company
yes,
and the Associated Press from 1918.
right.
Now, here's where it gets even stupider. Her argument is that case was about the press being able to disseminate information from another news source.
Right.
In reality, it's a copyright case.
Right.
Oh, good Lord. Yes.
The International News Service was using publications from the Associated Press from Hearst Publications without them being credited or being the source, just recopying their whole report.
Okay, be right back 1 second, guys. Take over, Phil.
Well, again, of course she can't understand it because she doesn't read the case and apply what the facts of the case are. It's just like everybody, just like Chile going, "This is a Terry stop. This is a Terry stop," when it's not. And he thinks overturning Terry is going to do something miraculous. Like, I don't know what, but okay. It just simply said, here are the circumstances that the police are right in searching you for a weapon. So I don't know what he thinks overturning it's going to get. So she did the same thing with the was the filming the police. Crap, now I can't remember the name of the town. Cummings, yeah. She did the same thing. She did the same thing with Cummings, saying, "Well, we can film our government officials." Okay, well, that's not what that said. It said you could film the police. It's completely different than going to the courthouse, which has a no filming policy, which has been upheld multiple times. So good luck with that, Lana.
Well, Mr. Rican brings up a valid point. They always bring up Brandsburg v. Hayes.
Yeah.
And they misquote
that is her. Yes, that is her very, yes.
That's her favorite, but she misquotes it.
I know.
This is the part I love the most about it from her misquoting it. She leaves off what it actually came down to. Are you familiar with what it is?
No, because I haven't looked it up, but.
Oh, you'll love this. All Brandsburg v. Hayes says is journalists are not immune to the same punishment civilly or criminally as citizens. They don't get any extra exceptions because they are press.
Right.
So she argues that it means, well, we got, wherever the public can go, the press can go. No, it means you are access to the same information as the general public, but you're also subject to the same punishments as the general public.
General public, right.
And we're back. I just lost my complete train of thought as I sat down.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Sue Bear brought up Lane Myers. Lane Myers has at least, I think he's got 3 court cases next month. He could go to jail for all 3 of them, including he was just got an injunction to take all of these videos off of his YouTube, which he replied to, well, another judge said I didn't have to, and he put up like 100 videos the other day of all the
Wow.
stuff that he wasn't supposed to put up.
Oh,
yeah.
I have
You know,
found a brand new idiot for us
well,
to
wait a
have
minute.
fun with.
Wait a minute, though. You know who else is having that same problem?
Who?
Mr. Hale. Mr. Hale,
Oh.
who was playing his depositions his lawyer was taking on his
God.
YouTube channel, to which the judge said, no.
Well,
You're
we
not
need to
doing that.
we need to change the topic real fast while we have the core group assembled here. I have a proposal for the next 2 weeks, since I know that Phil's been especially busy with work and we have the holiday and we have everything coming up. So, I'm proposing that for the next 2 weeks we go, instead of 3 o'clocks and then 8 o'clocks, we just do 8 o'clocks for the next 2 weeks when we're on.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
You're okay? I think it would help you. It would help you while you've got that project. So
yes.
let's. I mean, what do you think, Rose?
Read the sign.
Yeah, well, you don't have to be here every time, Rose. But
Me tilted nod. I'm nodding. I'm nodding.
okay. So for the next 2 weeks, everything's going to be at 8 o'clock. So we're doing six nights a week. We're probably will be taking Thanksgiving off. I may just do a special or something, but I don't want to ruin anyone's Thanksgiving. So let's just plan on Thursday off this week.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have plans.
Otherwise known as turkey coma. Yeah.
Yes, turkey coma. We will not spoil your turkey comas. I know other
I could
people will probably
actually-
go live. Go
I
ahead.
could actually use the chance to actually rest up, actually, being at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so
Thursday off would be helping me.
so we will still do our traditions. Like Monday will be still the 4th week of Suck It Phil Monday. But
Suck it, Phil. Sorry.
well, Gia paid for it, so we have another 16 weeks after this week, or 16. So please spread the word that we'll be at 8 o'clock every night for the next 2 weeks. Every night except for Sunday and next Thursday. And I'll put that announcement out tomorrow.
Now, since it's the holidays, I bring a bounty of stupid for you guys.
Oh, good.
Nice.
I have found a brand new frauditor who is trying to do 2A audits with pellet guns.
Oh,
Sorry,
wonderful.
And
Second
guess
Amendment
where?
firearms.
Hold on. You mean like BB guns, only with pellets?
Yes.
Oh, for the love of good.
Now, here, I'm going to describe what he's doing. Because, first, it takes place in that magical far-off land called Florida.
Oh, so he's going to get himself shot. Okay.
Oh, God. It's gonna look for it on the local channels.
Okay. He is walking around wearing all black, a ball cap, a airsoft rifle, a break action BB gun on his back, and what looks like an all black large caliber handgun, a 45, on his leg. Florida does not have open carry. The only form of open carry they have is for hunting and fishing. But
Yeah,
even
armed
then,
fishermen.
You can't make any stops, even though he lies about that. If you are openly carrying while hunting and fishing, you cannot stop for anything. You must go from point A to point B, which would be your house to the campsite or a fishing
Right.
spot. So this idiot is walking around like this broad daylight and at night, intentionally trying to get the cops' attention so he can sue them.
Of course.
What part
And
of Florida is he in?
Okay, but okay, I can already see the major flaw in his thinking here. He's not actually carrying a firearm.
well, there's a reason why.
He's a felon.
Buy that man a turkey dinner.
So he's Jeremy DeWitt.
Jeremy
Oh,
DeWitt,
God.
yes.
But where exactly in Florida is this moron doing this?
The first video I found of him was in Northport.
Oh gosh, where cops don't play. He needs to stop that crap right now. I'll keep an eye out on the local channel, so.
Well, it doesn't help that when he was stopped by the police, he had told them that he had modified the one to become a self-defense weapon.
I'm sorry, wait, huh? That does not help his case at all. That makes his case worse.
Well, here's the thing, Rose. If you've ever seen a toy gun or a BB gun, I'm certain.
Yes, I've been
everyone
shot
who has,
with a baby gun.
what is usually on the tip of
He's
those
shot by a
guns?
real gun too. Say that again?
What's on the tip of a BB gun or a toy gun?
Normally like a little notch to help you aim.
No. That's at the back. I'm talking at the very front where the barrel is.
Listen, it's the arm. I'll tell you this right now. I learned don't look down the barrel of the gun. I do not look down the barrel of the gun, so
They've
I
got
don't
it in an
know.
orange tip to indicate that it's not a real weapon.
Yes,
He has removed the tips.
which can in itself be a crime
Mm-hmm.
in some jurisdictions.
Well, in Florida, that can be an enhancement to a crime because you're using a gun and they have 10, 20 life, which used to be 5, 10, 20 life. But he could get 10 years for
yeah,
using a gun in a
crap.
commission of a crime. Or have a permanent nap.
Now, since we're on to stupid,
Hello,
and
Facebook Karen.
Hey,
Karen! Hey, Facebook Karen, yeah, Rose bombed us first. This is the first time Rose bombed us.
No, I always do when I see her. You all just don't hear me.
Well, that was the first loud one before anyone else did it. So, congrats, Rose.
Yay!
We're gonna turn our attention real fast because most people have tuned in to watch Stupid, and we have a stupid person that Phil, among others, sent to me in the past, which we're finally getting to her particular. Where'd it go? Her particular story. So this one is definitely on the list for future Mrs. NCR.
No.
7 a.m.
No, Jim.
morning.
Bad Jim.
Responded to a convenience store in reference to a customer threatening to beat up the cashier. The customer alleged that she was robbed of $20 by the store and had stationed herself outside the entrance, stating that she had no intention to move unless she was paid back.
Can I have my fucking change, please? The $20, that's all I want.
Can you hold on and figure out what's going on? You better yell at me.
There's some strange things afoot at the Circle K.
I'm all right, I'm trying to catch the bus. First of all, I came into the store to use the bathroom to get me something to drink. To eat. I left my phone in the bathroom. She went in the bathroom behind me. I was on my way there.
Stop.
I came back and I asked her, did you go into the bathroom. She said yes. I said, did you use the handicap stall or the small one? Yeah. She said the small one. I said, oh, good, because I left my phone. Then she went in her bag and gave me my phone instead of turning it in. Now, after that, she purchased something. She was with another black. She was with a black guy. She purchased something. She gave the lady $20. She walked off. She gave the lady some. She gave the lady some money. She walked off. The lady gave the change to the person that was with her. That young man came out with her, stood here for a minute. I think she gave the man about $27 back or some change or something other like that. She thought they were together. He was outside, and then he told her he was finna go. So he ran off with her money. But she went in there and threatened this lady, went behind the counter, and was all up in her face with her fist. And then that's when I called the police, and I got to go over there and catch this bus. That's the whole story, and she could take over from there. Everything is on camera, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, ma'am, do me a favor.
Oh, shut up. I'm bipolar.
Yeah, stop acting like an okay, he didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. Stop acting like an all right? I'm telling you, if I find something for you to go to jail, I'll take you out to jail. So chill out. All right, stop being an
Phil,
Yes, sir.
do we have to remind you to stop being an asshole today?
No.
Did the
Not
wife remind you already?
She already has. Yes. Yes.
She already has. Okay.
Yes. She already has.
Dearest Rose.
She comes in the other room from the other room and gives me dirty looks when I am being.
Yes, darling.
Like right
I
now.
already know. I already know not to be an asshole. NCR. Will you be implementing this rule when you're married to this woman?
I'm already in enough pain as it is right now. Why do you have to torture me even more?
What?
Because it's funny? Because it's funny?
You know what I was just doing.
Yeah, but I mean,
you know how
really,
much my arm hurts right now?
Oh, you didn't say it was your arm. You said it was somewhere else, which would be especially painful.
I am not married to this broad. Somebody else.
Son of a
Anywho.
I will still be an asshole.
What happened, Phil?
Oh, my Go team just muffed a punt. God bless it.
Hey, is your other Go team taking on the 49ers tomorrow?
They are. Yes.
With the starting QB
But
and
he's not.
Bosa
He's got a shoulder injury. So.
Yes, so they don't have their starting QB and they don't have Bosa. So, congratulations, Go team.
Sue Bear, my arm is hurting because I just got a new tattoo on it.
Yes, his
do tell us what it is. I know you're dying to tell us what it is.
Although the misspelling was unfortunate, it says "moom."
No, it's a very special tattoo. It is a eagle head with a banner for somebody special.
I'm sorry.
That's
okay.
For the kitty cats.
I don't get tattoos of kitty cats. That would be Jim.
I don't get tattoos at all because I'm probably allergic to it.
We can put one of those henna tattoos on you.
No, I'm probably allergic to that too. It's already so bad that I mean there are days in the spring where literally my skin is on fire from walking outside 2 seconds because we're in the middle of the freaking woods.
Well, what if we tattooed on your hand an ice cream cone? That way you can have ice cream all you want.
No, we're still not having ice cream till May 18th. May 18th, 2025.
I say we
do.
You know, we hog tie you, we tattoo an ice cream cone somewhere on your person.
No,
ooh, I like that idea. I like that idea. Jim's version of a tramp stamp.
Also, you would make sure that
big ice cream cone in the middle of his back.
You would also make sure it's a place that I can't reach, so I can't scratch it when I have the allergic reaction to it. I
Yeah,
know you, Phil. I
yeah,
know you.
and
And
What's going on?
You know those?
I just got here. I just got here.
Well, I went in with this black kid pretending to be homeless. She gave him my change. She robbed me for $20.
Who did?
The black kid, I was trying to save the homeless people.
You're trying to save the homeless people.
He was the first one I met. He just got out of jail this morning.
Who?
Maurice, his first name.
She bought something.
She bought something for her. She bought something for him. She gave the cashier the money. I don't know what it was. All I know, when the cashier counted out change, the young man picked up the change. She came straight out the door. I want my $20 back. She handed him my.
I want my $2 back.
I want my $20.
I want my $2.
$20 is missing. I need it, sir. I'm here to help.
Somebody took it from you, or
Wait
you
a
gave it?
second. Is this like a Family Dollar
No, it's a
connected to a
Circle
gas
K.
station?
it's a
Circle
Circle
K.
K.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
one of those in forever.
Yeah, it's a Circle K. Yeah.
Face the cashier was trying to get up on the police, but I called for him.
So I said there were strange things afoot at the Circle K.
Yes, I do. He took off, sir.
Okay, but you gave her the 20.
Who, sir? No, I don't have. Oh,
Why are you yelling?
I'm bipolar.
Okay. Well, you need to get it under control and stop yelling.
The officers couldn't make much
Yes,
sense of this
stop
confusing
yelling.
ordeal, but it was obvious that they did not take a liking to the female's demeanor.
A robbery is
Sounds
taking
like a
something by force out of
sleeping
your
bat.
hand.
No, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen, exactly. So it's not a robbery. So stop saying you were robbed. Okay? We're trying to get to the bottom of it, but you're screaming at me, telling me you were robbed, and I'm trying to figure out how the elements of a robbery occurred.
Long story short, she stole that lady's cell phone. Thank the Lord that lady came back and she went in and got her phone back. So then the white lady come in and she's screaming, "You're going to call the police." So I said, "No, I'm not. That's a lie. You stole that lady's phone, but now you want me to call the police because he done stole your stuff?" I said, "No, that ain't happening. I'll watch this. Yes, you will." I said, "No, I'm not. I'll come over this counter after I hit the panic button." And nobody ever showed up. Thank the Lord that lady called the cops because this crazy woman came from around the town at me.
I think you hit it, but I guess it takes a little bit for it to call us. As soon as I was pulling up, that's when they told us you.
Yeah, that's way too long. That is way too long.
Something they got to figure.
Yeah, that's what she's the store manager. I was like, this needs to be fixed because if something was seriously going on and I would have done point at my face or something, I would have been dead. That panic button does not work. That needs to be fixed. And she came around the counter at me with her fist. I said, "Ma'am," I said, "get away from me, get from behind my counter now." And I'm screaming at her. She's like, "You're going after a knife." I'm going for my phone. I'm looking for my cell phone.
So are you homeless right now?
Yes. Not for long.
Okay.
Do you want to hear why, sir? The police.
The police?
Margo, say, penitentiary.
While this officer listened to
Is
the
she singing?
autobiographical ballad that the female sang,
I'm not
angelic
quite
Apparently
voice,
so.
the cashier painted a complete picture of the incident.
After they bought whatever, you gave her change.
No, she did. So she handed me her $50 bill. I checked it. Look, watched her walk out the store. The young man still standing in front of me.
Gave it to the young man.
Right, because they were together.
Because he's the one who handed you the money, right?
She is the one that handed me the money, but she was already out the door. I got you. So he was the one standing in front of me. He took the bag and the change.
Oh, she didn't even take the item.
Nah, she did. Like, handed me the money and then like this.
Okay.
And I was like, and I
You're like, all right, let me just give it to the person you're with.
because y'all came together. I didn't think nothing of it. Right. And then that's when she came back in, not even 10 minutes later, screaming at me. That she,
So it wasn't like immediately.
No.
A
a little bit later, yeah. And started screaming at me that he robbed her. I said, "Well, you stole that lady's cell phone out the bathroom. Why am I going to call the cops on you for him stealing from you when you just try to steal from her?" How much the effort?
Then what happened?
And then that's when she started threatening me, trying to climb over my counter. And then that's when she walked behind my counter and was in my face like this. And I said, "Please do. Please
Were you
do."
afraid?
Was I afraid? Very much. I'm shutting the store down. Like, I need to take my nerves down here. I'm very afraid. I want her arrested. And I will make an incident report.
They work.
Yes, sir. And I will pull up on my right now. Yep. Let me take care of this. Hey, baby. Oh, that's what I said.
She did you ever go to the safe harbor shelter?
Deborah, remember what I just told you? Stop acting like an ass. Stop. I just talked to you about this. You were just cool with it, so stop. I don't know why you're getting like that with me. I ain't to you. We're trying to help you out with your money.
I want $20. Then I want to leave, right?
Okay.
Want my $2? I want my $2.
$2.
Walk away from me. No one I
Taco
got money.
Bell.
She just said
Taco
she gave
Bell.
her $50.
Okay, bye. The young man's waiting.
Okay.
There you are, sir, because they were together.
Got it.
There's that.
Yep.
So now it's at 7 o'clock even.
7 o'clock even.
Yeah, let me see. Make sure that's the right time.
Just give me my $20. I want to get away from you.
Deborah, we're trying to work on that.
Well, my years are now gone.
Yes, please. I do not want her back on my property.
All right.
All right, thank you. Good.
Deborah, stop. Damn.
She told me she was schizophrenic. I said, I'm schizophrenic too, bro. We can do that.
Okay.
That's what we were saying.
Why is so far of me?
Why
I
are you
don't
yelling,
see you
Deborah?
in
I'm in front of you.
Get the out of my face.
No, I'm
Get out of my face.
No, and no.
Want to bet?
No.
I'm ready to you up.
Okay, Deborah.
I want to hit you as hard as I can.
Okay, Deborah.
Yes, you. Want to bet? That's how we started.
This is how we started.
Grab the bag because you're looking for that because you're going to need one.
Okay.
I'm ready to go right now.
Okay.
I'll come later.
There's the whole incident.
Okay. Did the officer get you ready?
No, not yet.
Okay. I need
So
to
he
get that.
asked me outside, the other officer, do you want her trespass? I don't want her trespass. I want her off this property. I don't want her to ever come back. I said,
Perfect.
I didn't say I wanted her arrested. I do want her arrested.
Well, yes.
Most definitely. Yeah, she almost scared my life. I work a lot of nights by myself.
Yep.
I'm not gonna worry about no psycho coming in here trying to beat me up while I'm working overnight.
Absolutely.
And I gotta call her boss now to let him know that those parents are not working. You see me hit it, they never show up.
That's not good.
Right.
I want my $20 and I'll leave.
We're trying to get you $20. That's all we're trying to do.
Now what? How are we going to get it?
Deborah, for the love of
Yeah.
sit your ass down.
Yeah. I want my money and I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
but you're not going back in there, though.
Why?
Because that's something. No.
Oh, who the f*** do you think you're talking to? I don't f*** to you.
Okay.
I don't need to listen to you, officer.
Okay, good.
I don't. So shut the
Okay, I'm glad you feel like that, Deborah.
I do.
You see our tone.
I don't care. I'm
I'm
bipolar.
glad your tone is like that.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Deborah, I'll look as long as
That's not an excuse to act like an idiot.
Looking at me.
She's not
That's
herself
right.
when she's hungry.
So,
She
yeah,
needs a
40.
Snickers.
40.
Now it's 60.
Huh.
Make it 60.
Now it's 80.
Who is she when she's with the Snickers?
Right up, just make it feel like
Gina.
We're not doing this, Deborah.
The
Gina's
officers
gonna
were
kill
trying their
us.
best to get along with the female
Don't
despite
kill
her
Bill, not
obnoxious
us.
behavior. But the question that begs to be asked is, at what point enough is enough?
We beefed up security at Vatican West.
I don't think so.
You better. It's the holidays. You never know who's going to show up.
Please.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No.
You're being trespassed from this property.
I won't come back here ever.
I'm going to explain something to you. Okay. You're lucky I can't take you to jail right now.
Oh,
Be
really?
right
Yes, you're absolutely lucky.
You won't take me to jail.
I'm going to tell you what happened. It's all on video, and I
How would he say?
have the copy of it. Okay. You come to the counter with that black male,
Mhm.
whoever he is, Maurice.
Mhm.
You guys, she gets your cigarettes. He puts his gummy bears up there. You give her the money. You turn around and walk away.
I didn't know.
You walk.
I forgot. I was hungry, sir.
I don't care. Listen to me.
Okay.
You walked away.
Mhm.
Guess what? She didn't know who else to give the money to. Maurice was standing there. Guess what? She gave Maurice that money. You can handle that with Maurice. That's a civil issue between you and Maurice, not between you and this store.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
You're being trespassed from this property.
Okay.
You need to. Do you want a copy of your trespass warning?
$20, please.
Okay, you're not getting your $20 because we didn't. Nobody took your. Nobody took your.
No.
Nobody took your $20.
So I get my $20.
Okay, cool.
When you give me it, I will leave.
Jones.
Now, why are you putting the gloves on?
Jones.
Why are you putting gloves on, sir?
Did the manager trespass her in front of you?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna go to jail for trespassing after warning. Stand up. Put your cigarette down. Stand up.
I'm not
Stand up.
pushing you, no.
Stand up.
Why are you do this, sir?
No.
What are you doing to me?
Place your hands behind your back.
Why are you
We're not.
doing this? No, you're not. Help me!
She's surprisingly limber.
Now you're getting another charge.
I'm not going to jail.
I think you're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. I know I'm on the ground and you're
Lord.
handcuffing me. I'm not going to
You're
jail.
going to a psychological hospital.
The tackle was on camera, wasn't it?
Yes. Get
Oh,
back up.
good Lord.
She actually she pulled a Rouge Notion and just kind of threw herself on the ground.
Oh, good Lord. It's been 2 weeks since we've had since we've been limited monetization. So let's see if they break it for this one. It's literally been 2 weeks. So I left the room for a whole minute because our company showed up. So yeah.
Well, it's not like I have to worry about that.
Please, can you give me my bag, please? Take the bag, please. Is all I have. Put this on film. Somebody help me. Please, somebody put it on film. Please, help me. Take my bag on the white bag.
Release. What's in your hand?
Money.
Release it.
Okay.
What kind of money did she have?
Probably the $20 she keeps thinking she lost.
I'll take
Yes.
it. Please take the bag. Please take the bag.
Nah, we'll be okay.
You're not going to take my bag. Take the bag. Can you let me take my bag? Please? Please take the bag. Help me! Help! Somebody film this! Please help me!
Well, it's all being recorded.
Good. Can you take the bag, please? Can you take my bag, please? Can you get the bag, please? Let's do
I still think she's a 3 on a NCR scale.
Can you take my bag?
I think there's something there.
There's a possibility.
Get in the car.
No.
There's a possibility of making a love connection today between this
Hell
woman
no.
and NCR.
Hell no to the nah.
No, just no.
Do you have something against true love, Rose?
Yeah, Rose.
I have something against true love with this woman.
Can you get my bag?
Yes, we'll get your stuff.
This bag.
We'll get your stuff. Slide in.
And the white one.
NCR don't judge you the way Rose is.
I know.
I am not interested in this psycho broad. You guys can pass her to somebody more able to deal with her shenanigans.
The female was charged with assault, resisting arrest without violence, trespassing, and battery on a law enforcement officer. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
I would say she's too old for NCR, but then again, Jim.
I don't know. So on that note, we're going to go around the panel as I've got a company who just came through the door. Let's go around the panel for closing thoughts. Let's start with Pope Phil II.
Fuck cancer.
Yes.
Hope everybody. Hope we brought some joy and some levity. Remember Uber because the church does not have your bail funds.
That's right. NCR?
If you're going to do something, do it well, or not at all. And as when it comes to cancer, go fuck yourself with a cast iron dildo.
And finally, Rose.
Taco Bell is asleep. I am going to sleep.
Good night,
Taco
honey.
Bell. Taco
Taco Bell.
Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco. Fun fact, Jim is allergic to 900 thread count Egyptian linen, too.
I told you I would make the bacon later. Chill out.
Craig the jail.
Here, Jim, hold this. And I pass you the 80-pound child.
No comprendo. No comprende. No, no.
No trabajo.
Okay,
Good night, everybody. Don't forget to tip the waitress.